Welcome, everyone. I'm going to give you everyone a few minutes to pop on and find me. And in the meantime, I'm going to open up some more of my product. I mentioned before when I was doing my last live that I would go live and share with you guys my new products. And so I thought I better hop on and do that before I am not around to do so. So we're going to start out tonight with, oh heck, I forgot some of it already. We will at least get started with what I did remember to bring over here. So in addition to the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Woodlands collection, which is what I mentioned I would be showing, I am also going to share with you another collection by Simple Stories that I ordered in, and I did not order very much of this collection in. I ordered the page pieces, the enamel dots, and the collection kit, which honestly is a lot smaller than a normal collection kit, and it is the Crafty Babe. So you get 6 sheets of double-sided designer cardstock paper and some cut-apart element sheets and also some sticker sheets in this. So let's go through and take a quick peek at the Crafty Babe collection. So you've got this fun page that has the scissors and the Polaroids on it and some washi tape down there in the corner. And then look at this fun bright stripe. And to me, this looks a lot like the Barbie font. I don't know if it's technically called that. And then there's the black and white stripe. And then we've got the glue and the tape runner and the date stamp. Lots of different icons for scrapbooking. And then the pink and white paper polka dot, and then we've got this fun floral here with all those shades of pink and green, and on the back side of that we've got the pretty hearts, and then there's a 3x4 cut aparts, 4x4s, 2x2s, and some tags. Ooh, I like this. You get a little sampling of everything besides the 4x6, which, here we go, 4x6 cut aparts, and then some more 3x4 cut aparts. On the back side of that one is the hearts with some polka dots, and the back side of that one is that really pretty floral. I'm kind of going through this real quick, and then we've got the sticker sheet that coordinates with it. So it carries through a lot of those same icons that you saw. So that is the Crafty Babe. I did, like I said, get the enamel dots and the title pieces, page pieces in, which I forgot to grab. So we're going to skip those, and we are going to move on to the Simple Vintage Woodlands collection. I hope how beautiful this collection actually is comes through to you guys on video, because it's really a gorgeous collection. So let's take a quick peek at it. So we start out with this fun brown, and it looks like kind of a bark or tree background, wood background. And then we've got the fun mushrooms growing here, and then some florals and butterflies in both corners. And then on the back side of that, we've got this fun library cards and ticket stubs and that type of thing on the back side of this. You see this type of a layout on a lot of their collections. And then our next sheet has the dark brown background, and you've got the little fox, the deer, the mushrooms, the chipmunk, and some birds. So you've got a little bit of wildlife and some florals in there too. That is gorgeous. Some butterflies along with all the birds. And then on the back side of that, you've got a really nice green and white polka dot. And for our next sheet, we've got these beautiful mushrooms in the grass, and then a little bit of florals throughout as well. Mushrooms have been really popular lately, so they're kind of pulling those in there. And then you've got this red plaid, a little bit of red and yellow and cream color. And then this one is beautiful. You guys know I love my butterflies, and this is gorgeous. Love those butterflies. And on the back side of that, you've got this plaid again in the brown and greens, blues, and creams. And then you've got like Polaroid pictures. Those are fun. Those would be fun to cut apart with all the different scenes there. And on the back side of that one, another fun plaid in kind of that brighter green, some dark green, some of that navy again, and then some of that brown going throughout. And then you've got more of this rust color, and it's got that polka dot print on it. And then this design or pattern is going opposite as that first one was going the other way. You've got some of this floral butterflies, and then the little fox down here in the corner. And on the back side of it, you've got this beautiful floral with the mushroom theme kind of going throughout again. And next we've got really gorgeous ferns. Look how fun those are. Really pretty greens. And on the flip side of that, we've got some mushrooms and some names by the mushrooms, kind of telling you what each mushroom shown actually is. And so that's in the really pretty kind of creams and tan and brown. Next up, we've got our tags. And then you're going to see a lot of those same icons throughout, pictures throughout. You've got the fox, the dragonfly, the mushrooms, some of those same plaids, and then the butterflies, and the little chipmunk or squirrel there, the rabbit, that mushroom paper I just showed you. Here is on this tag again, that fern, much smaller print on that side. And then on the back side of those, you've got some that have great journaling spots, and some are actually finished to coordinate with the front of those. Ooh, those are some gorgeous tags. Next up, we've got our journal elements. Again, you're going to see a lot of those same, I keep saying icons, but that's not really what I mean. Some of the same prints here as far as the mushrooms and the butterflies. And then all of those same colors that you saw throughout. And look at this beautiful one. So this is kind of a mauve colored background, and you've got those florals, the mushrooms and butterflies, and then of course some of the wildlife throughout. It is absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we've got our 3x4 cut aparts. And gosh, I feel like we saw that one already. It was the tags. No? Okay. And again, we've got this butterfly pattern. Okay, these were on the tags. That's why I keep thinking that they're the same thing. Some of the same designs are on there. And then on the back side of that, we've got that fern paper again, a little bit smaller print. And next up, we've got our 4x4s and our 2x2s. There is beauty all around. These butterflies in this collection are just spot on. They have such gorgeous color in them. And then on the back side of that one, we've got this really beautiful tone-on-tone blue floral here. Next up, we've got our 4x6 cut aparts. Again, you're seeing a lot of those same images. You've got the fox, the camera, the mushrooms, and the little chipmunk or squirrel there. And then on the back side of that, we've got that beautiful orange plaid. And next up, we have got the sticker sheet that coordinates with it all. You're going to see all of those same pieces that you saw all throughout the collection. You've got the butterfly, the birds, the binoculars, the mushrooms, the squirrel, the boots, and then of course you've got the words here kind of going across the bottom, which are going to be a lot of fun to use. You guys know I absolutely love to use those throughout. So that is the collection kit. And then in addition to the collection kit, I did order some of the papers in individually. So I got that blue floral, the 4x6, because I love that orange plaid on the back as well. I did bring in that kind of mauve background, and that was the journal elements piece. And then I did bring in the tag sheet, and then that kind of rust color with the fox in the corner, because I love that floral on the back side of that one as well. So I thought those were going to be great ones to have some extra pieces of, just in case you want to have like matching backgrounds for some layouts. And then next up, if you watched my last video regarding the new releases, I talked a little bit about these double page layouts. And I love the Simple Vintage Woodland one. So in these kits, you get all of the materials that you need to complete two page 12 by 12 layouts. You get this base paper, and then you get the sheets with all the perforated cut aparts on them. And then you also get the sheet that has the chipboard pieces on it, plus step-by-step instructions to complete them. If you want to follow them exactly as is, there's always extra pieces that you could maybe make additional pages or really change up the pages if you want to. And these kits are only 15 bucks. I feel like that is a really good bang for your buck. I know lots of times it costs a whole lot more than $5 to create one page, and you are getting 4 pages for that $15. So that is a really good value. I should be putting some of those together for you guys in some how-to videos on YouTube. When I do, I will definitely let you guys know that here on Facebook. And next up, we have some cards. So I feel like this card kit really kind of leans itself a little bit more. You could use it a little bit more for some of the masculine cards that you need in your life. A lot of the other cards are really more oriented towards the more feminine side. So these have got some of the darker colors in them. You obviously could change up some of the elements that are on them as well and possibly make them even a little more masculine. In this kit, you do get 52 chipboard pieces, 95 die cut pieces, your card bases, and step-by-step instructions. Envelopes are not included in these. However, if you order a card kit from me, envelopes are included. So that is an extra bonus from ordering your card kit from my website. There will be envelopes included with this kit at no extra charge to you. So that is our card kit, and the card kits are $15 as well. So that's a really good value for 8 cards. I don't know if you guys have gone and bought a card lately, but they're pretty darn expensive. You're not going to get 8 cards for $15. All right. Then I did bring in the enamel dots because, of course, you guys know I love the enamel dots that match a collection. Beautiful. They're kind of fall colors. I love the brown. They're just really pretty colors. Goes with the collection very nicely. I did bring in the foam stickers as well. We've got Nature Lover, Explore, Beautiful Creatures, Wander, Here and There, Discover. I mean, these are going to be great for your spring, summer, and fall pictures. Wild, Just Go, View from Here, More of This, Beauty. Lots of fun stickers to use on those layouts. And then, like I said, I have been loving these decorative brads. And I love that this little middle set right here is all butterflies. I am loving all of the butterflies in this collection. Everything just goes together so nicely. Now, I didn't have a chance to really sort through my die cuts before I went live. I didn't give myself a whole lot of time. But this is the sentiments bits, and you do have 53 pieces in this particular collection. So we've got your Unbelievable, Wander, Explore, Discover, and I want you just to be able to see some of them so you can kind of see some of the different sizes that are involved within this package as well. And you are going to get some hearts as well as some stars. And I think that might be the only shapes, and the rest are going to be your words. And you can sure mix and match and put together different words to make different phrases within this collection. We've got little word tags, the ones that are like cut out with a shadow. So I feel like this is going to be a really great collection. Even if you don't want to buy a card kit, but you want to make your own cards, these sentiment collection ephemera packs are wonderful for that. So great way to make titles on your pages as well. Lots of hearts and stars included in this one. And then of course you're going to see throughout like the mushrooms and the floral and the butterflies, a little bit of that in this particular pack of ephemera. And we'll see a little more of it, of course, in some of the other packs. So let's see if we can take a peek at some of these big ones here. Go to your happy place and off the beaten path. So how fun are those? And lots of hearts and stars included in this one. Next up, we have got the bits and pieces, and there are 52 bits and pieces in here. And we've got some of those moths, some of the mushrooms and the fern, floral, and the butterfly. Of course, you're going to get some words in this one too. Into the woods, hello nature, more of kind of that iconic mushroom that you saw in the collection kit. And of course, the beautiful butterflies that were in the collection kit as well. So we'll just kind of briefly go through some of these just so you can kind of get a feel for what's in the ephemera packs. But look at that fox and that floral, and the colors are just gorgeous. And then we've got a nice map and binoculars and a compass here. All creatures great and small. We've got the little squirrel and the bird, and then you're going to get some more of those stars and hearts. In this one, we've got the camera and a really beautiful dragonfly. And the bird that we've seen throughout as well. And look at those. Look at those gorgeous colors. Some of the plaids, a few little pieces of scallop pieces that are perfect for adding to your pages. We've got the nice floral and mushroom here. And several other, oh, we've got the boots. We've seen the boots several times as well. And then some more words and a few more butterflies and extra pieces there. So that is our bits and pieces ephemera pack. And next up, we are going to look at the floral bits. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. We've got the fun daisies there, lots of little florals. I always love the floral packs that Simple Stories puts together with their collections, because you get such an assortment of florals that are so fun to use in your scrapbooking. And then you've got, ooh, that gorgeous butterfly, the larger piece here with the fox. Oh, and you've got a little mouse there. How cute is that? And I'm loving these mushrooms. I've never been real big on the whole mushroom theme before, but in this collection, it sure is beautiful. And more florals, more ferns, and mushrooms throughout. Lots of individuals. You could really create quite the scene going across the bottom of a scrapbook page. And then kind of going through these kind of quickly. Here's a good look at that entire package. And then next up, I have mentioned this before, but I really like to bring in the page piece ephemera kit. And the reason I like to do that is because on the back, they give you a great idea for a 2-page spread using this kit, which I think is amazing. If you don't have a lot of pictures that you know you want to use with a collection like this, you can just get a couple of the papers and the page piece kit, and that's all you need. And so it kind of simplifies it so you don't have a ton of leftover pieces. And so that's part of the reason I really like to bring that in is, you know, you can get by with a minimal amount of product and still create a set of beautiful pages. So look at those gorgeous colors in there. That is absolutely, this might be my favorite of the latest release that I have brought in. So again, that's the page piece kit, and that is what is included in there. All right, we've got a couple more and then we're going to be done. Next up, we have got the ephemera, and you've got 46 pieces in here. Look at all of those amazing pieces. Lots of stuff in there and some bigger pieces. I love this for a great journaling spot. Well, this way you've got the snail here, the little binder clip, and then some florals there. You've got some tags. You've got some of these labels in various colors that you find throughout the collection. Another great journaling spot. Got the envelope and postcard and the fox and dragonfly and the flowers. It all just comes together really neatly. If you've got some good hiking pictures from the summer, spring, or fall, that would make a great journaling spot for those photos. You've got the postcard. And I'll look at some of the bigger ones. And then that one there is the Polaroid. How fun to write the date of the page for the pictures that you're working on. And then we've got lots of smaller pieces here as well. Some little flag type pieces, some more smaller journaling, scalloped circles, which were really fun to use as well. And then lots more butterflies, lots of tags, and of course, more hearts throughout this package as well. So that is the ephemera pack. And lastly, for this collection, we've got the big bits. So into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. Large tag. You can tell by the size of it placed on my hand there. Pretty much takes up my entire hand. And then the floral with the bird, the large fox, and then the large scene with the mushrooms and florals, and all of them are quite large. We've got the deer, the squirrel, the chipmunk, whichever it is, and a few words, some butterflies, a few more hearts. Looks like we've got a camera back here. That's fairly good sized. And then another one of those Polaroids. So beautiful greens and browns and some florals there. So that is the big bits. And in that one, you do get 21 pieces. So that is it for the Simple Vintage Woodlands collection. And as a quick surprise, which I did not announce, but I have received a box of Echo Park as well. So let's take a look at what I've got to share with you that came in that box. I'm not going to go through these one by one. I'm just going to give you a real quick look at each collection and whatever other pieces I may have ordered in with them. So first up, we've got Yankee Doodle. We've got a wonderful 4th of July collection. Look at all of those red, white, and blue, mainly red, white, and blue throughout. We've got fun florals, we've got plaids, you've got the fireworks going off there, some more fun florals, polka dots, bows, stripes, stars, more stars and plaids throughout. It's a beautiful collection, perfect for those 4th of July or patriotic pages that you need to complete. And on the back side of that, we have got the sticker collection that goes with it. So this is a really fun collection. And then along with that, I did order in by themselves some of these extra sheets of this floral on this side. And then you've got the crisscross pattern or the striped square pattern with the little red and yellow floral in there. And then I also brought in the solid paper pack that coordinates with it. So you've got several shades of blue, the red, it's not quite pinkish, it's kind of a light pink red. There's what the back full sheet of it actually looks like. And then that cream color. So you've got pretty much all you need to create your patriotic pages here. Within the collection, you'll have these cut apart pages that are there too. So you have plenty of accessories with the stickers and the cut aparts. You could even do some fussy cutting to get your ephemera pieces, because I did not bring in the ephemera that matches this. Next up, I did bring in the new Firefly collection, and this collection is more of a navy, yellow, and white. Pretty much all throughout, a little bit of green in there as well. So you've got the fun florals, you've got the fireflies here, a nice arrow print, plaid, some more florals, some polka dots, lots of fireflies, the little jars with the fireflies, another firefly print here in the darker background. I mean, look how beautiful those patterns are. Like I said, just a quick walkthrough of these collections, just so I don't keep you long. You do have the cut apart pages that are included in this collection kit, and then the sticker sheet as well. So here's a quick peek at that sticker sheet. It's a really fun set of stickers that all coordinate with the papers within the collection kit. And then I did also bring in the coordinating solids. And so you've got the light blue and the dark blue, and then the yellow and gold, and then a little green and a peach to go with it. Now I loved this collection so much, I did bring in a few of the individual pieces to coordinate with it. I brought in this blue with the white floral. This would go for so many different uses. You wouldn't have to just use it within this collection pack or this yellow and white striped. I thought that was a fun one as well. And then I did bring in the medium-sized fireflies on that navy background. How cute is that? And then apparently I was really liking the yellow and white, because we've got the yellow and white gingham on the back side of that one. And last but not least, for my Echo Park order, I did bring in the Cowgirl collection. This collection just really... I just really thought we had to have it. We've got the brown with the floral on top there. We've got the plaid print here. We've got the horses, the cowgirl boots, and the saddles. And of course the farm truck and cowgirl hats. And of course the Highland cows down here. Like, how adorable are some of those prints? This will be a fun collection. This one is by Cartabella. You do get the sticker sheet that goes with it, and then there are the cut apart sheets in there as well. So it does have 12 by 12 double-sided papers, and then your sticker sheet included in this collection kit. And here's your sticker sheet. You're going to see those horses, cowgirl boots, you've got that saddle. So you're going to kind of see all of those same elements that you see throughout the papers on the stickers as well. Great collection. And then I did bring in the coordinating solids pack as well. I love the way that they're kind of more darker on the outside and a little lighter on the inside of the paper. Kind of reminds you of inking. It's kind of done for you. You could add some ink to it too though, and add a whole nother layer to that. So this is a great collection. Again, this one's by Cartabella. The other two were by Echo Park. So I think that's all I have for you tonight. A little peek at the latest stuff that has been added to my website. Be sure to check it out. You can find it at customscrapbookdesign.com. These newest ones right here by Cartabella and Echo Park have not been added yet, but they will be added by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. So be sure to check it out there. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight and taking a quick peek at all of the newest collections that have been added to my website within the last week. Be sure to check those out. And if you do, I will also upload these to YouTube, and I have a discount code on my YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out before you place your order. Use that discount code and save yourself a little bit of money on these collections. Again, thanks so much for watching. Hope to be bringing you some new projects utilizing these collections real soon. Have a great night, everyone. Bye for now.